the public shower situation. They're all occupied at the moment. The community come together and put these facilities in place for everybody to use. Do you have to pay to use this?
Yeah, they pay.
How much? Not for me. I already showered today. So
I want to shower. Unless you go bath the feet, then you don't shower.
Right. So people either shower in the water or here?
After you bath from here, then you
okay.
use the correct water.
Go for a swim and
But you can also
bath directly.
But how much do these people pay?
It's like
1 city.
So we're here with Michael, and you're going to be my right-hand man here in Ghana.
1 city.
Let's go back. I've always said that one of the sad things about Ghana, or one of the sad things about Accra, or the entire continent of Africa, is the fact that there are more sophisticated phones, more beautiful phones, more better phones than toilets and bathrooms in Ghana. That is the truth. Okay, imagine how difficult it is for you to design a mobile phone, to manufacture it, all the components, and then compare it to building a better toilets or better bathrooms. But yet still, if you go to, not only in Ghana, you go to these African countries, you see us holding better phones, more sophisticated phones. Some of us here in Europe, we don't care so much about iPhone 6 Pro or some of these expensive phones, but back home you hear people who are asking you to buy them phones that really cost 1,500 euros, 1,200 euros, 2,000 euros, right? And this is really, it also shows you a lot about how Ghanaians have, or Africans have actually been programmed, how Ghanaians have been programmed. We have better phones, we have access to better phones than better toilets, than better bathrooms. And it's really sad. It should be the opposite. What are you doing with your phone? That your phone is so sophisticated than where you take a shower or your toilet. And most Africans do not really want to hear this. Most Ghanaians do not really want to hear this. And that is the truth.
So we're here with Michael, and you're going to be my right-hand man here in Ghana, right?
Sure.
And so we just had like a bit of an incident here. Like, do you want to just run us through what happened there?
Oh, okay. So, as you can see, we said we want to take a walk along the beach. When you go to slum areas, there are some common things that you see. We have gangsters there.
Gangsters?
We have gangsters.
Okay.
Yeah, we have gangsters there. We have decent people living there.
Decent?
Decent people living there. We had hardworking, as you saw. The hardworking guy, the blacksmith,
making the pots.
Making a pot. He confirmed making a pot of about 50 pieces in a day.
Yeah.
Just with his bare hand, no machine, no assistant. So you can just come to realize how hardworking he was. But unfortunately, one guy came. I think he was on drugs. So
He was on drugs?
Yeah, he was
What
on
kind
drugs.
of drugs?
Oh, I can't really tell, but you could see he was smelling marijuana. Was smelling
weed.
around. Yeah, because
Okay.
he just came and then pulled up the knife. He just,
That was scary, man.
Yeah, I was also scared, but
You were scared?
Yeah, I was scared as well.
Why? What did you think could happen?
Because I just don't know why he just came and then pop up and then pull up a knife. But I think the conclusion was he was having a feud with a guy that we were taking work with.
Yeah, the guy that was showing us around, he had a problem with him, right?
Sure, they were having personal problem.
Yeah.
So I think when he met him, the anger was there.
And then we met the guy and gave him a hug, you know? And
Yeah,
he seemed
sure.
a lot calmer.
Yeah, sure. Because we later realized that he felt remorse for what he did.
Oh, he did? He felt bad,
he felt remorse because he didn't know we were, doing something official.
Right.
And he just interrupted.
Okay.
So he felt sorry and then apologized for that.
Right.
Which I think is the best thing that he did.
Now,
And he had a problem.
let's go back. This guy said something really interesting.
Bath directly.
Right. So people,
The correct one.
how much do these people pay? Here, like, do you want to just run?
They walk along the beach. When you go to slum areas, there are some common.
Look at how dirty this beach really is, right? And if Ghanaian government is not able to take care of its environment, its beaches, we have done videos before about how dirty some of the beaches in Accra really are. The most expensive city in the world. Overly ridiculously expensive. That isn't really worth the price. There are cities around the world that are cheaper, that are affordable, way better, cleaner, with better infrastructure than Accra. Look at it. Look at how polluted it really is. But this guy says something very interesting.
Gangsters there. We have decent people living there. Decent people living there. We had hardworking, as you saw. The hardworking guy, the blacksmith,
Making
who
the
was
pots.
making a pot. He confirmed making a pot of about 50 pieces in a day.
So 50 pieces, let's say, he makes 50 pieces a day times $8. That's $400 a day, right? This is what I don't really get about Ghana, most of these African countries. You know, they mention monies that even when you are in America or when you are in Europe, people do not mention such amount, like $400 a day. And look at where he works. Look at where he produces his products. Do you think the Chinese coming to Ghana will be making $400 a day, producing 50 pots times $8? That's $400 a day, and probably be using the same method. The Chinese will build a factory. The Chinese will buy a piece of land, build infrastructure, and build a factory. Hire people, train them, and mass produce it. That is the difference. You hear all this ridiculous amount of money that Ghanaians are really mentioning, or Africans are mentioning. $8 a piece. And this is how one of our brothers actually produces. No machines. It is not automated. And this same pattern, if you go all over Accra, you see the same thing. You see a house that is being sold for $1 million, $2 million. In front of that house, you see a gutter, an open gutter. You see debt. Just like how one of the most expensive cities in the world is polluted with shanty towns, with ghettos. You know why? Because Ghanaians, the people of Accra, the politicians and Africans are trying to run. They're trying to catch up. Instead of learning how to stand before you run, we haven't actually developed enough to even be able to stand on our own.